The main transformer at the Great Plains Synfuels Plant was replaced during the plant's half-plant turnaround in May and June. In May 2018, the transformer failed, tripping the plant. Chad Kuntz is supervisor of electrical engineering and explains what happened.
There was a component internal of the transformer that caused some contamination within the transformer that caused an internal arc. That took the transformer out of service for over a month while it was being investigated, and it was put back into service but was not recommended back for long-term service. So when the transformer trips, that reduces available load to DGC, which would trip off their plant processes, cause them to go to at least half rate possibly, cause them a lot of heartache as far as getting equipment restarted, having processes stop mid-process, cause a lot of work to clean that up.
The new transformer was purchased in 2019, and the Synfuels plant's 2020 outage was delayed a year due to COVID. Kuntz says lots of different areas came together to get the job done during the half-plant turnaround.
Lots of different avenues of planning, including talking with the facility on what their outage schedule will be. We had to have a heavy haul contractor on site to move a transformer that weighs 250 ton. We had to have our design done on the engineering side. We had to work with TSM, as their TSM crews out of Beulah did a lot of work as far as testing the transformer and some other high voltage work that was associated. So lots of different people were involved coming together to make this happen. They were doing a half plant turnaround, which reduced their loads enough that it was available to take an outage on the transformer for approximately 1 month. This was a very tight time frame. We usually don't replace transformers in that short of a time frame. Usually we're installing them in a new facility where, you know, we have time to place them, test them, and then the facility gets energized. This was an operating facility, still operating at half plant capacity, so that opportunity arose, but there was still a lot of risk that while we were installing it, we could cause a trip on the other transformer, and that would take the plant off completely.
That's it for June. We'll leave you with Chad giving a play-by-play of how this job was done.
So when the plant came down for their half plant turnaround, we took an outage on the transformer, which means that it's isolated from electrical energy. TSM starts disconnecting high voltage leads. Contractor was disconnecting low voltage leads and all the control cables. The heavy haul contractor came and removed the old unit and then loaded the new unit onto the trailer, placed that on the pad, and then we had to start just putting it back together. But on top of that, then we have to test to verify that the new unit is still operational from after manufacture and the shipping from the Netherlands, and do all that sort of testing before we can put it back in service. All that we started on May 24th, and it should be energized today.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So it's in and it's...
It was actually energized yesterday, but they're going to put load to it today.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully at 11:30 I get a text message or a phone call that says the DGC placed load on the transformer and everything went successfully.